Let us do question 7 of exercise 8.2. In this question, it is given that a triangle ABC, a right angle at C, M is the midpoint of AB. And if we draw a line parallel to BC, from M, then it bisect AC and D. This implies this is the point D and MD is parallel to BC. We have to prove D is the midpoint of AC, MD is perpendicular to AC, and CM is equal to MA is equal to half of AB. So let's start the proof of this. For the proof, firstly, D is the midpoint of AC we have to prove. Now, in triangle ABC, M is midpoint of AB. It is given. And it is also given that DM is parallel to BC. By construction, this is by given. Now, by the midpoint theorem or the converse of midpoint theorem, now this is the midpoint and this line is parallel to the second side, then by the converse of midpoint theorem, this line joining will bisect the third side. This implies D is midpoint of AC, and this we will conclude by the converse of midpoint theorem, because the converse of midpoint theorem states that if we are taking the midpoint of one side and it is parallel to the second side, then this point will be the midpoint of the third side. So D will become the midpoint of AC, hence it is a proof of the first part. Now for the second part, we have to prove MD perpendicular AC. MD perpendicular AC means MD is making 90-degree angle at this. Either we can take this angle or we can take both are equal and even they are looking 90, but we have to prove MD perpendicular AC means this angle is 90-degree we have to prove. It seems like 90, but we have to prove. Now how we can prove? DM and BC are parallel. Given DM is parallel to BC, what you can conclude about this angle 1 and this angle C. Angle 1 is equal to angle C. Why? They are corresponding angles, and we know that if two lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles pair is equal. So this implies angle 1 is equal to angle C, as these are parallel. Angle 1 and angle C are equal, but angle C is 90. It is given angle C is 90-degree given, so angle 1 will be also equal to 90-degree, and as angle 1 is 90, this implies that DM is perpendicular on AC, or DM or MD is perpendicular to AC, hence it is a proof of second part. Now let us prove the third part. For third part, we have to prove, see the diagram, CM and MA are equal. So for proving third part, CM and MA are equal means they should be by the CPCT we can prove if we take this triangle and this triangle, and in the end we can take the CPCT and we can prove third part. So let us take these two triangles, in triangle ADM and in triangle CDM. In triangle ADM and triangle CDM. In both these triangles, AD is equal to CD because D is midpoint. Second, angle at 1, angle at 2, each 90-degree. Third, DM is equal to DM. This is the common side. I'm showing you the diagram. See, what we have taken, angle 1 and angle 2, they are equal as it is a linear pair. This is 90 and this is 90, as we have proved angle 1 is 90. And AD is equal to DC, as we have proved D is the midpoint, so this line is equal to this line. DM and DM are common side, so this triangle and this triangle are congruent by the reason side angle side. So we will write now, by side angle side congruency rule, the triangle ADM is congruent to triangle CDM. Now by simplicity, we will prove that CM is equal to AM, or AM of this triangle is equal to CM of this triangle. But still now left, we have to prove this is half of AB. Now AB, now AB we can write AM plus MB. You can write it equation 1 अभी इसमें और कुछ proof करके we will put AB line can be made of AM plus BM, but M is a midpoint, so AM and BM are equal to each other. So we can write MB as also AM, because AM is equal to MB, as the M is the midpoint. So in place of MB we have put AM. So we get 2AM, or this implies half of AB is equal to AM. AM is half of AB. Put the value of equation 1 from 1 and 2. It is proved. From 1 and 2, AM is equal to CM is equal to half of AB, because we have proved in equation 1 AM and CM are equal, and then we have proved AM is half of AB. So AM and CM are equal and both are equal to half of AB, and hence in this way we can do this question.